Hello everybody, welcome to the first video of 2026. My name is Lizzie, aka In the Rose, and I'm going to tell you about all the knitting related things in my life for about the past 2 months. And there are some really exciting things that I want to talk to you about. January really started off with a bang, and I can't talk about some of it yet. I'm sorry, I really hate to be that person. I'm just really thrilled about a certain opportunity that has come my way. If you want a hint, you can't see a whole lot, but if you want a hint, here's your hint. I'm knitting it in Knit Picks Swish, actually Swish this time. In my last couple of episodes and on TikTok a few times, I have referred to Knit Picks Stroll as Knit Picks Swish. A little brain wires crossing thing happening there, I don't really know. This is one of a couple samples. The final will not be purple. I'm gonna shut up now. And it also won't be in Knit Picks. It'll be in a different yarn. Yeah, okay, on to the next thing. I'll talk about some finished objects / what I've been working on. In my last knit vlog, chatty little video, I didn't get the chance to show you my new hat pattern. This is the Marina hat. Really awesome, double layered, reversible, striped little beanie. The whole thing is shaped using short rows, and I am just so proud of this. It is maybe my favorite thing that I've designed so far. I feel like it's smart and intuitive. I think it's nice and polished. I'm just crazy about this hat, and a lot of other people have been loving it too, which makes me really, really happy. Someone on Instagram recently tagged me in their version. I'll insert a little picture here. It's pink and orange. I feel like the photos just don't really do it justice, but I love this thing and I want to knit a chunky version, I think, and maybe put a pattern out for it. And it's a little bit shorter for a beanie, which I personally like. Sometimes it's like too baggy up top, so this is just like a really nice round little, I don't know, is toque the right word, or like fisherman's beanie, or like hipster beanie. It does cover your ears, don't worry. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this because I totally forgot to in my last vlog. So if you want to knit one of these for yourself, the pattern is out now. It will be the first link below in the description. Yeah, you should make one. I want to see these in a million different colors. Just for reference, this is knit in Cascade 220 fingering weight. I like the yarn. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Marina scarf too. It's gonna be a cute little triangle scarf, which are all the rage at the moment. Next, finished object. I literally finished these last night. All right, I don't know where the second one is. I'll find it in a minute. I will show you this one for now. I did knit a pair. This is the Chilton sock from Midsummer Knits. I got to be a part of the test knit, and it's this really pretty cabled design, and it has a little ruffle at the top of the cuff. It's got a heel flap and gusset, so this is my preferred fit for socks. This is like the only one that doesn't slip down my heel. It's got a nice reinforced heel flap, and her pattern also includes instructions for an anatomically correct toe. I just knit a regular toe because these are actually going to be a gift, but I do like that detail. It's really cool. Sometimes the toes of your socks can be baggy, and I think that an anatomically correct toe is a great way to solve that. Love the cabling. I took some cute photos as part of the test knit, and I will put a few here. These are like my favorite shoes of all time, and I don't wear them enough because they literally make my feet bleed. And I bought them for myself for making it through the first year of fashion design school, which was hellish. So they hurt, they don't love me back. I thought I would at least whip them out for some photos. Okay, we are gonna talk about some yarn. I did get some yarn. I got some yarn for Christmas. I got some for gifts. I got some for myself. There were a lot of good sales in the last couple of months, so I caved. First up is some little Ella Rae country tweed. It is 50% wool, 42% acrylic, and 4% alpaca. It's really nice. It's got this kind of like roving, sort of ropey texture. And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the color is like a really pretty cool toned brown green taupe with some little flecks of lighter brown mixed in. I got this for Christmas, and I think it's just enough that I can knit some cute little like half gloves, like a mitt, like, you know, where it's got no fingers and it's got a hole for your thumb, and just to like keep your hands nice and toasty during the winter months. Super cute. I love this. One of my friends also got me this really pretty sock yarn. It's like a little mini skein. I have 2 of them. They're 20 grams each, so I could do some contrast heel, toe, and cuffs for socks if I wanted. I'm gonna see if maybe I can do something else with them too though, because I just love this color so much. And I'd love for them to be a feature rather than just a add-on detail, you know. I really want to feature this color. So I'll see what else I can do with these. Maybe like a fun color work project or something. But yeah, it is from Coats and Company. Their cottage sock base. It's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. I think my friend said that these are from somewhere down in Portland or near Portland. That was really nice of her, and she knows me well. It's the perfect color. I do seem to love purple, as we know. Okay, I got some more sock yarn because I've been on such a sock kick. No pun intended. I've been on such a sock kick lately. So Knit Picks had a little sale. I think I might have gotten free shipping. I don't really remember what it was, but I was able to get some Knit Picks stroll for just a couple of dollars each. And this color is really similar to my all-time favorite pair of hand knit socks that I've ever made. Having just discovered my love for Knit Picks stroll, I thought that I would re-knit those with this yarn instead. The original pair are knit with Patton's Croy. It's a really strong yarn, but it's a little too stiff for me, and sometimes it's too warm. Socks knit with this yarn instead just have a little bit more drape. They're a little bit more comfortable. So yeah, I'm gonna make a new and improved version out of this yarn. I have one more yarn acquisition to show you. One moment. I'm so happy. Okay. I got a sweaters quantity, not even like cutting it short. I got like a full sweaters quantity of Sandisgarn Peer Gynt in black, just black. I love it. I'm so excited. I got this because my all-time favorite sweater that I've knitted, I'll put a picture over here for you. I wear it like multiple times a week. It has gotten so soft. It's aged so well. I love the fit. I love the drape. I personally am not super prone to scratchy wool. It's fine on my skin. Thankfully, my skin isn't too sensitive. But yeah, I love that sweater. And that was knit with Peer Gynt. And I'm in the US. Yarn that's not from here. It's a little expensive and tricky to get a hold of at the moment, but I found a local yarn store in my hometown. They have a really good stock of Sandisgarn. I had a gift card there and I went for it. So I have like 15 balls. I'm basically just gonna knit a black version of my original with some differences. The original one has a funnel neck. I think I'm just gonna do a regular crew neck. I might switch up the details, like maybe 2x2 rib instead of 1x1, but it's gonna be a sweater that I wear for the rest of my life. I'm just really happy. This yarn makes me so happy. I will get to this when I get to it, but I have such a crazy year of knitting. I planned everything out, well, mostly everything, by month. So you could say I kind of have a knitting schedule to stick to, but I have a lot of design ideas and I want to get going on them. I feel really renewed and motivated to just knit so much this year. Not because I feel like I have to, because I want to, but also I kind of have to. My goal is to get the diamond sweater finished in February so I can put a testing call out and get going on that. I'm aiming for a summer release of that diamond sweater. So I'm saying this now for accountability. Please bully me if that didn't happen. Maybe don't bully me, but maybe ask me every now and then. How's the diamond sweater going? I have 2 other sweater designs that I want to work on this year, at least. There's a coat pattern that I want to get going on. I have a project in progress that's only for a video. There won't be a pattern for that, but it's a big one. I will show you that in a moment. It's been a few weeks since I wrote down everything here, and I'm thinking this is a little bit ambitious. Like every month or every other month, I pretty much have a new project that I should be starting, and I'm not a particularly fast knitter. So we'll see. It's tough when you have like just 20 things that you just want to do. And I wish I had like 8 arms. I wish I was an octopus so I could be knitting like 4 different things all at the same time. I wish that repetitive stress injuries were not a thing. We'll see what actually ends up happening. But we have goals. We have plans. We have aspirations. This year is going to be big though. I thought I would show you the progress on my diamond sweater so far. I am still just chugging away at the body. I'm about to take a break from it so I can do one of the arms. But I did do the neckband ribbing. Did the collar. It really needs to be blocked. I really debated for a while on what kind of collar I wanted to do. And I really wanted to find some way to tie in the contrast color. So I've done a little stripe kind of right before the fold so you can see like along the fold. I like how that looks. And then I did my little thing to knit down the edge where it's nice and stretchy. I have a tutorial for that and I will link it in that like little info thing in the corner. This is what the back is looking like right now. So I've got this kind of line where the shoulder shaping has gone on the back panel. This sweater has been a struggle. It's been a design struggle and a personal struggle and a yarn struggle, and I don't think it's cursed, but it's been a thing to work through. I'm still not sure if I'm sold on the collar. I made a sketch of it. I was playing around in my little drawing app, like what kind of stripe would look the best, or maybe if I wanted to do corrugated ribbing. I will put the sketch up on the screen. I really liked how the collar looked in the sketch. Maybe not so much in real life. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. I think part of the reason is my pink is really light. And initially I had planned for this pink to look a little darker, but this is what turned up in the mail. So, you know, I'm still having fun with this. I still really believe in the stitch design. I still think it's going to be a total banger once it's finished. It's just been a little bit of a struggle for me personally. Yeah, I might rip out that collar and just do a plain burgundy collar. I don't really know. But I can think about that later. I still have to do the sleeves and the ribbing on the hem. Okay. I'm really excited about this. I started featuring it on my TikTok just a little bit, which means that now that I've shown it to the world, I have to get going on it again. I had to take a break from it for Christmas because I had some other like deadlines and I was knitting a couple of gifts, but it's time to get back to it. Now, what the hell is this? This is going to be a mini dress. It's not my design, but I am having to reverse engineer and knit the whole thing from what's going on up here. Because this is the Valentino knitted dress that was featured on the cover of British Vogue. One of the stars of Wednesday also wore it on the red carpet. She looked phenomenal. I'm making a video about this. I am challenging myself to knit this. It's complicated as hell. It's got these really insane crisscrossing diamond cables. It's got this like tubing and knots and like a high neck and like all this cabling design up here and the sleeves. It's also got an underdress for structure. I'll put a little picture here. You can see kind of a satin underskirt poking out, which I'm also making. Yeah, I'm knitting on pretty big needles because I wanted this to not take forever. And the dress itself is made of a chunkier yarn and a bigger gauge, so I felt like that was still staying true to the design. But yeah, this is the skirt portion right now. I have just pretty much begun decreasing for the waist because the waist is pretty fitted. It's kind of like a little A-line mini skirt fitted in the waist, and then kind of like funnel neck, and then like a nice fitted shoulder. So this is going to be a really interesting thing to do. But yeah, I did restart at one point. I think I made it to about here and then realized that it was way too big. So I had to unravel the whole thing, knit it with a new stitch count. It's been fun. And I figured out a way to make these cables like super squishy and three-dimensional. And I think I know exactly how the designers made this. I have stared at this picture right here for hours. I have drawn all over it. I've taken notes. I've taken so many notes. I was color coding the different cables to try and follow exactly what's happening, because if you look really closely, there are 2 rows, right? There's like almost like overlapping diamonds. So like each diamond side actually has like 2 rows of the cable. It has, see, just look here. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so nutty, but I think I know how they did it. I had this like light bulb moment and I was like, oh my God, this is so smart. It is a really smart design. It's really cool. I think it combines some macrame techniques with knitting. Maybe they did it a different way. Maybe once the video goes live and one of their designers can chime in and tell me how I did. Yeah, I mean, we're off to a good start here, but as you can see, it is a little incomplete. So I don't want to spoil everything just yet, but I am filming the whole process and I will be making a video about this later. I think it's going to be a good one. I really do. But yeah, I am sewing a dress to go under it as well. I'm like drafting it completely from scratch. My background is in fashion design. I have drafted a sleeveless dress to my exact measurements. I'm going to be putting some boning in it, and it's going to have multiple layers with like a pretty satin overlay. I mean, you're really not even going to see this thing, but I wanted to emulate, you know, the designer product, and without the proper structure underneath, I don't think that this would hit the same. It's kind of exciting too, because I think there's only one of those dresses in the whole world. I've looked at a few different images of different celebrities wearing this dress, and there are some minor differences in stitch tension, you know, so you can clearly tell that this has been hand knit. And when I look at all the different celebrities that have worn it, those little stitches, like those little stitch imperfections are in the same place on every dress, on every different celebrity that's worn it. So am I making the second one? Am I making the second ever Valentino knitted mini dress? We'll see. Bully me about this one, because I can't wait to do this. There is one more thing that I wanted to share with you guys. One of my really exciting bits of news in January was that I was asked to design the exclusive knitting pattern for a local yarn store for their yarn crawl this year. So that all like came and went since my last knitting vlog. I'll insert a little image here. I don't have the sample with me anymore, but it was really fun to make. It was made with Plymouth Hearthstone and some of the store's alpaca yarn, because they're also an alpaca farm and rescue in addition to a yarn store. That was a really great experience. I had so much fun, and it's a really cute little triangle scarf thing. So cute. Yeah, that was a great experience, and I was just so happy to do that. And so far, January has started off with a bang. I feel really excited about 2026, despite the state of the world at the moment. In my personal life, in work, I feel good. So I'm just trying to hang on to that. I don't mean to end the video on a low note. It just is what it is. So with that said, tell me down below what you've been working on. Abolish ice, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.